The power plant is out of the Chevelle. We have spared you the pain of watching us get it yanked out of the car. Now we're going to bring you along for the ride as we dig in to find out exactly what happened in the last video where we pulled the spark plug and it was a total disaster on number 8. So we're going to go ahead and tear this down a little bit. What? Let's hear it.
No. I'm going to say, are you going to mention to our fellow watchers what you think happened to this?
We'll get into that.
That you failed on.
No. We'll get into what I believe actually happened, because I don't think it's something that anybody would have guessed.
And I didn't do it?
You may have.
I didn't do it.
We won't know until we get it opened up.
So we're gonna open this up and see the damage.
Yeah, we know number 8 is hurt pretty bad, and from borescoping it. So we're gonna go ahead and pull the passenger side head off. Paige's already started tearing it down. I managed, or I'll say we managed to get it out of the car with.
Oh, you're gonna say we?
Look at that. There's the equivalent mess of getting out of the car. That's it. A few drops of water.
Cole,
and I promise,
a very, very good job.
I promise you, I have not cleaned the shop floor after pulling it out.
He did not make. If you've seen previous videos, Cole is notorious for making coolant messes all over the place.
I'm a master of it.
Or transmission fluid all over the place. But he did such a good job.
Yeah, I'm learning. I am learning.
I'm very proud.
It's only taken years and years.
You're not gonna say how many?
In years. I don't know how many. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get the top end pulled off of here. Again, this, if you're new and this is your first time checking in with us and you're like, ooh, what did they destroy? Well, this is a small block Chevy, if you didn't know. It's an 010 4-bolt main block. Well, it should be. We'll find out for sure. We've actually never had this motor open since we bought it. It came in this car.
We've only had the heads off once.
Proclaimed freshly rebuilt motor when we got it. It was issues from day one.
We had the heads off once, and that was, we didn't really get into it. We had to put new head gaskets on it. So we really weren't like, oh, let's check it out while we do this. We were kind of in the midst of doing stuff.
Yeah, Rocky Mountain Race Week. Overnight rebuilds in a park in the pits up in Missouri, Flying H drag strip. That was a wonderful experience.
So that's the most we've been into this motor.
Yeah, we've never looked at the bottom end, and this motor has given us problems since day one. So it really doesn't break my heart that we're yanking it out of the car, or that it may be totally trashed. But we'll know for sure soon. Oh yeah, where was I? 4-bolt. It should be a 4-bolt main 350, and it's got 461X camel hump heads on it. I believe they're 461X heads. We'll verify that when we pull it off, and hopefully we didn't totally trash them, because they're actually not bad heads for a stock motor. So yeah, we'll see. Give us a couple of minutes, which for you will be a quick splash on the screen, and we'll have some of this torn down here on top. Yeah?
Yeah.
Now hurry up. We're waiting on.
Do these need to stay separated?
No, we're waiting on you.
Oh, this is gonna take years.
Years? You should be a pro at this by now. You pulled it off at Rocky Mountain Race Week overnight.
I did. Well, that was tired strength.
Tired strength?
That was tired strength. That was, I need to finish this. This is my goal to finish this. I'm going to do anything in my power to finish this. And that was literally,
what? Yeah, they all have gunk. They all have gunk.
That was literally no sleep whatsoever. Didn't know what I was doing. Got to rip this apart, figure it out. Kind of like, you know, how people get strength when something happens. Yeah, I got the strength and don't know what I did. So it was a blur.
And we had some great help.
Oh, amazing help. Amazing. That's one thing about Dragon Drives and racing that I absolutely love, is the friendships and the people that you meet, because I know we probably talked about this if you guys watched our Rocky Mountain Race Week video, but when we pretty much pulled out number 8 on the track and we had a waterfall coming from it, I was done. I literally sat in the pits, crisscross applesauce, head between my, like I was ready to cry. I was ready to bawl my eyes out, like done. And the people right next to us, amazing guys, were like, hey, you guys need some help? We were like, oh, I don't know if you can help us. And they were just like, well, it's going on a trailer either way, so let's tear it apart. It was like, let's do it. And that's when we found the issue and got back in. So amazing friendships are made. Love the people that are at the events. It's family. It's awesome.
Guest in the shop today.
Oh, hi.
Mr. BRADFAB.
How's it going?
Showed up. So he's here to find out just what the destruction is in this motor.
See, and I'm glad I showed up because she was trying to take this head off. with
And
a
I
bolt
forgot a
still in
bolt. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
It was a safety bolt.
Where am I putting this?
Just hold it as long as you can.
Just
I'm gonna throw it at you.
Here you go.
I
When you
doubt.
get it off, stand it on this edge. Just set it to the floor so we can look at it. And you want this end up.
Okay.
So we can look at the number 8 hole.
One, two, three.
Hero status. Okay, go down.
Oh, she's already owing.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
What is this? What is this? What is this, Cole?
Well, that's you got chunks of metal in there.
But there's.
The piston's a little beat up.
Piston looks okay. You know,
What is this, Cole?
I bet we could just put that together and it'd still run fine.
Probably.
It's got nice pistons in it.
What is
Yeah, this has a good
this?
set of flat tops.
What is this? You want to tell everybody what this might possibly could be?
It could be your fault.
Here, let's put it in my hand. You can't see black stuff with black gloves.
Yeah, okay, closer look.
See?
Oh, a little bit of oily going on
It's
there.
not really identifiable.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
I think it is.
But it is some kind of
identifiable.
a, is it a wing nut?
Nope, it wasn't a wing
It
nut.
was
Is it
just
a-
a nut.
Just a nut?
Let's see. Did how bad did it beat up the head? Actually,
It didn't even do
the head
anything.
looks really good.
It really didn't. What's here? Got water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's put this back together.
Shoot.
Oh my
Shoot.
gosh! He just didn't want me to run for the rest of the year.
Shoot.
That's
Well, we
what
knew
happened.
this engine needed
Weird.
some
Make a
work
necklace
anyways.
out of that or something.
That's gonna go to the uh-oh wall.
Okay, so let's talk about this for a second. Here's what we actually believe happened and what we believe that piece of metal is. So this over here on the table is the carburetor that came out of this car. And other than the wing nuts run all the way down, there was a jam nut on that carburetor stud. And said jam nut has been unaccounted for since we had an issue.
We got parts in cylinder number 2 also.
We got parts in number 2. Well,
Dropped. I don't know where
She
it
dropped
went.
it.
It was
uh-oh.
a piece of metal.
Well, we may have more issues, but said jam nut has been missing, and the suspect is that the jam nut rode up the carb stud, fell off, and ended up going
2 and 8.
down. How does one jam nut go into 2
I don't
cylinders?
know. It should have been doing the juggling parts around or something.
Yeah, that's weird. So maybe I'm off the hook. But the last person to pull the air cleaner off that should have checked that was who?
You?
No, you took the air cleaner off.
No.
Isn't number 8 one of our smoking guns?
Number 8's been a problem from the get-go.
Okay,
So
yeah.
I still think that we've got ring problems and the cylinder's not great. So at the end of the day, this motor needed a refresh. Fortunately, from what we're seeing, we might be able to do a garage rebuild on this, do a hone on the cylinders, put new rings and bearings in it, and send it on down the road. This might not be wasted.
There's still hash marks on the cylinders.
Yeah, so this might be all right. Might be all right.
You just didn't want me racing anymore
Really?
for the year.
Really? Really?
Yes.
All right, so we're not done looking at the 350 out of Page's Chevelle yet. We'll get back to the house here in a little bit to look at that. But we're starting to lose some daylight, and that was going to eat up some of our time for what else we needed to get done in this video, which has a lot to do with what's in the back of the truck right now. We're actually headed over to Brad's place because we're going to store it there temporarily, partly because we don't think we can get it out of the truck at our shop. We don't have a piece of equipment big enough. So we'll go ahead and break the ice right here, right now. What's going to be replacing the little small block in the Chevelle?
A 454 big block.
Big block Chevy. Big block Chevy. So we managed to locate a 454 Turbo 400 combo on Facebook Marketplace.
Which is
Yep, hanging out back there.
back there. If you can kind of see it, it's kind of a little dirty because, you know, pressure washing.
What is this abomination?
Well, since I blew up my motor, this is what's going in my car.
You're putting this pile of junk.
In my car.
Right. I guess that's one way to get it done. Is it snowing?
It's a snowman.
It's a snow block? Get this thing cleaned up so we can get it out of my truck.
I'm trying.
Well, how'd you do?
I'm cold.
You cold?
I'm wet.
No, it is only like 40 degrees out. And you're out here pressure washing.
It was fun. Go check it.
All right, show us what you got. Show it, show it. Yeah, let's see it.
I'm cold.
All right. Well, there's still a bunch of muck all over my truck bed.
Well, I'll clean all that off once we get this out.
You promise? You're a liar.
Use a oil filter.
Yeah, looks like, oh, that's a Pennzoil PZ45 oil filter. We can cut that open and find out if there's any gunk in it.
And you can read the tag
Yeah, we
down,
got
the transmission
A
tag.
reman tag. We'll get a better
You can
look
see
at that
the
later.
GM on the block.
Yeah, there's and the casting
and
number.
the casting number.
Yeah. Okay, okay. A lot cleaner than it was. I think that's a good start. That the bulk of the muck is off of it. A little grime into there still, but no biggie. I think we can let it sit for a little bit and then drag it into the shop. Let's find out if our little old cherry picker's got enough beans to lift this thing out of here, or if we're gonna have to take the transmission off in the truck.
Okay, I'm gonna go change.
Go put something warm on.
Yeah.
But you need to put your pressure washer away first. That's where it's gonna live.
Well, I'm just gonna disconnect the hose because I gotta clean off your truck.
All right. We landed that deal for $500, and It's a late 80s, early 90s motor. I haven't run all the numbers on it yet. It came out of a scrapyard, which I'm kind of bummed. I should have took some pictures at least while we were there, but I didn't even take a single picture.
Well, we were a little, yeah.
Anyway, it came out of a scrapyard, not a wrecking yard, not an automotive junkyard, but a legitimate like metal scrapyard is where it came from. But the motor's free. It spins. It's basically complete. Spark plugs are on it. It's got accessories. I think it's going to be a good candidate for the Chevelle. Now, here's the thing, though. We've got some planning to do here because if you know anything about late 80s, early 90s motors, doesn't matter who made them, they are gutless. That motor, it's 454 cubic inches and maybe 200 horsepower.
Yay!
So, I mean, we're going to have to do a little something with it for it to even compare to the small block we just took out of the car. Because right now, if we put it in and mash the loud pedal, it's just going to make noise and guzzle gas and not go anywhere.
Oh, yay! Woo!
But yeah, so it's going to be a big block party. The Chevelle is going to be a big block car.
Yeah!
And, you know, at the end of the day, there's an old saying, and no matter what, it holds true.
What's that?
You know what it is. There's no replacement for displacement. No replacement for displacement.
Okay.
Seriously. The bigger the engine, the more power it can make.
All right, well, we just showed up at Brad's place to unload. And here's my beast. You gonna say hi?
Then we're gonna get these straps off here.
I can't take these guys anywhere.
I could have picked him up and just let him hang around for a little while. you never know what's going to happen when you got a Brad around. All right, she's on you. All right, big block is dropped off at Brad's. We didn't actually pull any of the numbers off of it. We were trying to beat the weather and beat the light, and because there's a storm coming in, it already rained a little bit. But we got everything put away. We'll revisit the big block in a future video. But to wrap up on the small block, we are very fortunate in the fact that if you come take a look over here, we didn't get a super good look at it earlier, but we got light in there now. The piston itself is a little beat up. It should look like this guy right here, all nice and smooth, and you can see that it's a little rough, but it doesn't look like it's destroyed. So that's good. There is one thing, we have had issues with this engine oil fouling plugs, and I think it might be related to something that I discovered just a little bit ago while I was waiting for Miss Paige to get back out here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this over, and these two pistons are both going to come up at the same time, and this one's going to go down along with that one. And we're going to look at the oil residue that's left behind. So number 6 here, this was one of our worst cylinders as far as oil fouling on plugs. So let's turn this over a little bit. Piston comes the rest of the way up. And it goes back down. So the oil ring should be sweeping the oil down out of the piston. Let's see, maybe we're going to do 2 rotations and see what it leaves behind. Okay, that's all the way down for that one. So grab the light. We look in there. It looks like it's actually doing a pretty good job of not leaving oil residue behind, but you can look close. I don't know how well it'll show up on here, but you can see vertical lines right there, right there, right there. And that's where it's probably got a little bit of scoring. I can't catch those with my fingers, so they're not that bad. A little hone would probably fix that up. And if you take a look over here on number 2, you can see oil that's been left behind after the piston went up and down right there. That's what's causing our oil fouling. So it's oil not being swept down by the piston rings. We've suspected ring issues on this motor from day one, and that's just evidence that the rings in this are just not great. So it needed a rebuild regardless. The newest though, over here on cylinder 8, we're going to sweep it one more time, and we'll look in cylinder 8, and it'll become real obvious just how there might be an issue requiring actual machine shop work. This motor may need to be bored. We'll see what we can do with a hone, but we may have done enough damage here in the number 8 cylinder that you can see how much oil residue was left behind. That was all nice and clean a second ago. We cycled the piston a couple times, and you can see a really distinct line up the cylinder. Maybe this will work for a pointer. So you can see a really distinct line all the way up where it's been scratched and the oil's not sweeping it out, which that's not the end of the world if it would hone out, but my concern is that region right there where it's really round. That's a low spot in the wall that doesn't line up with the piston ring at all. So it might be a damaged ring that's not sweeping right there, or it could be damage to the bore itself, or something slightly out around that's just not happy and it's not sweeping the oil down, which will definitely cause oil fouling, which, like I've said, we've seen that a lot with this engine, fouling plugs out. So at the end of the day, it doesn't break our hearts that the little old 350 is no longer in the car, because this motor needed work. We made it survive through the race week this year. Paige had fun with it. She's gotten to the point where she really enjoys racing. So we'll do something that's a little bit better than this motor. The other thing though that we did notice is looking at the head. We'll see if we can get a little bit better look at this guy. At dumping oil all over the shop. Let's set this gently right here. This is the number 8 hole on the head, and there doesn't appear to be any significant damage whatsoever to the head. A few real minor, I don't even know. Yeah, there's a little minor nick right there. Nothing that wouldn't clean up really easy. We will pull the valve springs and drop the 2 valves out and make sure that the valves aren't bent. But I don't think we actually damaged the head at all. So the amount of damage to this is actually much less than what I was expecting when I saw what I saw in the camera last weekend, because it looked pretty bad on the little bore scope. But whatever the case, it's really not that bad. We have a motor that can be saved. It should be able to be saved anyways. The block is that low spot in that number 8 cylinder is the only thing that actually concerns me, and that might just be rings that got messed up in the process of doing whatever awfulness that happened.
Go higher up.
Get there.
Yep.
Come on. There it is.
Yeah, you're too low.
There it is. Stay. So yeah, at the end of the day, this is probably still going to be a usable motor. Will we do anything with it in the near future? Probably not. We're going to close it all up so it doesn't get all rusty inside, and maybe we'll revisit it for a future project down the road, something that might need a motor. It's not like we won't have more of those. Right?
Yeah.
So,
Oh my God. It's cold.
how do you feel about where we're going?
I feel good. I'm just cold.
You're just cold?
I'm cold.
Are you still saying it's my fault?
110% yes.
No. 110%. You took the air cleaner off. You could have saw that it was
That's
loose.
not my job.
Here we go. That's my job.
Mr. Pit Crew.
I'm just a driver. I'm just a driver.
I'm just a driver.
We'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye.